1. The official name of the USA is the United States of America. It is also referred to as the US, USA, the States, or just America. 2. The US is made up of 50 states and a national government in Washington, D.C. 3. Washington, D.C. is not a state. There is a small movement to make D.C. a state, but it hasn't happened yet. 4. The United States has no official language or religion. 5. The U.S. holds several territories: Puerto Rico, Guam, U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and the Northern Mariana Islands. 6. The U.S. is known as a melting pot culture. Different cultures, ethnicities, religions, and people groups all live together and melt into one society and one pot. Americans are proud of their country's diversity and opportunity. 7. The U.S. celebrates Independence Day from the British Empire on July 4th. July 4th, Independence Day is celebrated with barbecues, garden parties, parades, and fireworks. 8. However, the country's Declaration of Independence was passed on July 2nd. It was only officially ratified on July 4th. 9. Americans use the Fahrenheit temperature system instead of Celsius. 0 equals 32. 10. Americans write the date as month, day, year instead of day, month, year. This is because Americans say the date, June 1st, 2022, out loud the same way that they write it, the 1st of June 2022. 11. America was first used on a map in 1507 to refer to what is today South America. 12. The first humans migrated into North America at least 12,000 years ago, or even earlier. These were the ancestors of the Native Americans. 13. The very first documented European to arrive in North America was the Spaniard Juan Ponce de Leon, who landed in Florida in 1513. 14. Alaska is the largest state in the U.S., and used to belong to the Russian Empire before the U.S. purchased it. 15. California is the U.S. #1 dairy producer. 16. Lollipops were invented in New Haven, Connecticut, in 1908 by George Smith. 17. Big cities and regions have their own style of pizza: Chicago deep dish, New York style, Detroit pizza, St. Louis style, and New England beach pizza are just a few different varieties. 18. Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, was invented in Sanders Cafe in Corbin, Kentucky by Colonel Harlan Sanders in 1957. 19. Denali in Alaska is North America's tallest mountain. It is 20,310 feet, 6,190 meters, high. 20. Harvard was founded in 1636 as the first university in the U.S. 18th century, a view of Harvard Hall, Stoughton Hall, and Massachusetts Hall at Harvard College in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Image by copyright Bettman, Corbis 21. Ohio's Oberlin College was the first university to give degrees to women in 1841. 22. There are over 5,300 universities in the U.S. 23. The first traffic light in the U.S. was built in Cleveland, Ohio in 1914. 24. The U.S. is the only country to have all 5 major climate zones: tropical, dry, temperate, continental, and polar. 25. Lake Superior in the Midwest is the largest freshwater lake in the world. 26. Americans are the first and only people to walk on the moon. 27. The U.S. has 423 national parks. 28. There are also 2,474 state parks. 29. Alcohol is not legal to drink in the U.S. until age 21. 30. Americans cannot legally rent a car until age 25. 31. American teenage girls celebrate Sweet 16 as their major celebration on their 16th birthday. The second biggest birthday celebration in the U.S. is the 21st birthday, the age when Americans can legally drink alcohol. 32. The most common language spoken in the U.S. is English. 33. The second most common language is Spanish. 34. The red and orange areas of this map have equal populations. 35. Texas, California, and Florida are the most hated states in the U.S. 36. Texas and Florida are the states with the fastest growing population. With great weather and affordable prices, more Americans are moving there. 37. Americans say soccer instead of football, and American football is its own sport. Soccer, football is still popular in the U.S. Don't get confused between the two. 38. American football is the country's most popular sport. 39. Walmart and Amazon are the biggest employers in the U.S. 40. Americans are stereotypically direct, arrogant, friendly, and individualistic. 41. But in reality, each individual is more complex. 42. Not making eye contact while talking is seen as rude in the U.S. 43. Standing too close to someone is considered invasive. 44. Tipping and small talk are considered polite. 45 Massachusetts is the healthiest state in the U.S. 46 North Dakota is the U.S. happiest state 47 There are 574 federally recognized Native American tribes in the U.S. 48 The Navajo Nation is the largest tribe in the U.S. 49 9.7 million Americans are registered as a Native American or an Alaska Native 50 Hispanics, Latin Americans are the largest racial group in the U.S. After white Europeans 51 Protestant Christianity is the largest religious group in the U.S. 52 The King of Prussia Mall in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is the largest mall in the U.S. It has more than 450 stores. 53 The top 5 biggest theme parks in the U.S. are all Disney. They include the Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Animal Kingdom, and a few others. 54 The Magic Kingdom in Disney World, Florida, is the largest theme park in the U.S. There are more than 20 million visitors a year. 55 Disneyland in California is the second largest theme park. 56 The film Dixon Greeting, 1891, was the first movie shot in the U.S. It was only 3 seconds long. 57 Star Wars: The Force Awakens is the most popular movie in the U.S. Avengers, Endgame and Spider-Man: No Way Home are the next most popular. 58 Christmas is one of the most popular holidays in the U.S. It's celebrated by 90% of Americans. 59 The first Christmas tree was set up in the White House in 1856. 63 billion Christmas cards are sent in the U.S. each year. Sending holiday greeting cards to friends and loved ones is an important holiday tradition.